Okay, so I wanted to talk about this 60 centimeter tank, this 2 foot tank, which has a sponge filter. And I was sick of hearing the bubbling noise of a sponge filter. So I tried to quieten it down because this is sitting in my living room next to my sofa. And I basically sit right next to it. And I didn't really like the sound. But I got a nice peaceful planted tank with some shrimp and celestial pearl danios. But this sponge filter, which I was recommended to use, is super noisy. So I changed it. So I wanted to talk about that. It's still got the traditional sort of sponges. So you can see those sponges. But what I've done is instead of putting an air pump tubing in it, I've just sort of adjusted it and I've put a power head and attached the power head to the top of the tube. So now the power head is sucking water through the sponges. Oh no, there's a little shrimp. Oh, there he is. He or she. Probably a week-old shrimp right in the center of the screen. I don't know if you can see that. A week-old. Yeah. So what I've found with this little power head, it's only sort of 2 inches in size, so it's sort of 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters. Tiny little power head, which probably pushes around 200 liters per hour, which is great. So it's agitating the water surface. You can see it sort of pushing the plants quite nicely. And what it does is it just sucks through those sponges and is basically silent. And when I say silent, I actually mean it. You have to actually put your ear on the glass to hear that brrr sound. But those of you who've tried a little small power head underwater, you'll know what I mean. That it is probably one of the most quiet filters that you can get, especially a really tiny one like this. And the fish love it, the shrimp love it. I've also put, you may have noticed, I put some moss attached to a rock on top of the filters because I noticed it was getting a bit of algae sitting on top. So I'm trying that little experiment. And it's working really well. Plants are happy. I'm happy because it's silent. And then I just pull out those sponges and rinse them out, put them back in. Done. So if you're sick of that air pump, first of all, you got the air pump noise. And second of all, you got the bubbling noise. And third, you've got the splashing. I can't stand any of that. So I don't know what people are on about saying the sponge filters are so great. Good in an aquarium. You go in there and all you hear is blah, 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 but not in your living room or your bedroom. Definitely not. So switch to a power head.